What's up, brand builder? Stephen Horahan here at BrandBuildr.ai, and in this video you're going to learn how to become a personal brand strategist so you can take advantage of this growing market and meet their demand for strategic guidance. Now, if you're new to the channel and you want to build brands that go beyond the visuals and the logo using strategy, psychology, and creative thinking, then you're in the right place. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. If you want to fast track your results, make sure you grab the Pro Brand Strategy Blueprint. It's a free download and the link is in the description. Now, I created a video recently on what a personal brand strategist is. If you haven't seen it, I'll leave a link in the description below. But in a nutshell, a personal brand strategist is an expert who puts together a plan for how a personal brand will approach the market, including defining who it's for, how it's different, how it's going to approach the audience, and how it's going to resonate with them on a human level. Now, in that video, I touched on why the demand for personal brand strategists is increasing. And if you think about it yourself, think about how many individual people you know now working for themselves compared to, say, 10 years ago. My guess is that there are a lot more people within your network who are now working for themselves, and that's because creating a business has become so much easier today than it was before. Now, these individuals are becoming a lot more savvy about what branding is all about, and the reason for that is they're educating themselves. They're reading books about branding, they're listening to podcasts, they're listening to entrepreneurial influencers telling them about the value of brand strategy, and they're going out in search of experts that can help them to put together a personal brand strategy. And guess what? As of early 20s, there aren't too many of them out there. So how do you become a personal brand strategist? You can't just simply change your title and that's enough. You have to be able to actually deliver on what you say you can. So I'm going to give you 5 simple steps that you can follow that will move you towards becoming a personal brand strategist so you can take advantage of this growing market. Step number 1, gain industry knowledge and experience. Now, chances are if you're watching this video, you have some kind of experience and some kind of know-how about how to build brands. Now, if you don't, that has to be your first port of call. You have to go out and get that industry experience. You have to go out there and get that industry knowledge and know-how. Now, there are many different ways that you can do this through graphic design, UX design, UI design, copywriting, marketing, advertising. There are many different directions you can go, but you need to get that know-how, you need to get that experience under your belt. So take that upon yourself to go out and learn as much as you can, get as much experience as you can. And a little tip here, anything you learn within business branding is directly translatable to personal branding. Step number 2, define or learn your framework. Now, you need a methodical process to be able to follow to develop brand strategies in a systematic way. Now, you'll find that most independent brand strategists have developed their own frameworks over time through years of experience. But more and more frameworks such as these are becoming available through online learning. Even this YouTube channel, this BrandBuildr Academy YouTube channel, has over 100 videos on brand strategy. So there's a lot to learn just here alone. But take the time that you need to develop your own processes or pick up the processes that you need to be able to go out and develop brand strategies in a systematic way. Step number 3, position yourself as a personal branding expert. Now, most branding professionals fall short at the first hurdle here because they fail to position themselves. But if you simply go out offering the same services to the same people as absolutely everybody else, then you're going to blend in. That's just the way it's going to be. You need to put a definitive flag in the ground to say, this is what I do and this is who I do it for. And then all of your communication should be based around who those people are and what you do for them. Step number 4, define your offer. Now, most branding professionals, again, they have no concept of what a compelling offer is. They offer their services as if it's an a la carte buffet, and they put all the onus on their customers to make that decision. Now, chances are if your prospects are coming into the market looking for branding services, they don't know exactly what they need, and they're looking for the experts, the professionals, to be able to tell them exactly what they need. So you need to package up what you do, you need to package your services up in a compelling way that makes it as easy as possible for your audience to choose you. Focus in on the outcome that they're going to get and take away any decision-making process that they unnecessarily need to go through. And step number 5, develop your marketing strategy. Now, knowing who your audience is absolutely critical, but it's only half the battle. You then need to understand where they congregate and how to best put your message in front of them. Now, this involves a few things. First of all, understanding how they become problem aware. What situation do they go through when they experience that problem for the first time, when they realize that they have a problem? And then how do they find the solution? Is a solution put in front of them randomly through an ad? Do they go in search of it on Google or YouTube? How do they become aware of that solution? And then how do you bring them into your world? How do you earn their trust? And how do you compel them to take action? The answer to these questions are the fundamental ingredients that you need for an effective marketing strategy. Now, of course, personal branding is nothing new, but it absolutely is on the rise. And the reason, as I've covered before, is that there are more and more people coming into the market and offering their value into the marketplace. They're understanding what branding is all about. They understand that it's more than just a logo, and they're going out into the market in search of branding professionals, of personal brand strategists, to be able to develop a plan for them to go to market. If you understand what they're after, if you have the methodical processes in place, you might just be able to take advantage of this demand and ride the next big wave. If you want to understand personal branding in a bit more detail and the slight nuances and difference between personal branding and business branding, then this video will help you out. Until next time, brand like a master, and I'll see you in the next video.